Hello, and welcome to 4 Minutes of Life. And of course, I'm your host, Frank James IV. It's a beautiful day. I shoot these usually on Sunday on the weekend, but it's always the weekend for me because it's always Friday. Now, I'm on my way to my second endeavor, and this is my main one, but the other two help pay the bills, teaching English and going to Victoria's Secret and making every woman feel sexy. I hope that brought a smile to your face, or if it brought a frown, remember a frown is a smile turned upside down. But here we go. I was sitting there, and I meet a lot of people, and I've said this before. So I was talking to a young lady, and she was puzzling in her mind about men in her life. And I just told her simply, if you're thinking that hard about something, then maybe you need to let it go. Put it down. Then if you want to, look at it again and pick it back up later. Maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe 2 years from now. Because I look at it like this. When I'm writing, and I write for the Milwaukee Times, and I wrote a few books, I had to put the article or whatever piece I'm writing after I finish down, maybe for a day or two, then pick it back up and look at it with fresh eyes, and I can catch my edits. And it's extremely powerful if I got enough time to sit it to the side and pick it up a week later because I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. So I say that to say this. If you're thinking about something, a relationship with a person, even the job you at, or other factors that's in your life, you may need to step away from it. Put it down for a minute like I do when I'm writing my pieces, and then pick them up later on and look at them with fresh eyes. And then once you look at it with fresh eyes, you may decide that may not be what you want to pick up. You see what I'm saying? Don't be scared to be different. And a lot of us, especially when it comes to relationships, we're scared to be different. We're scared to walk away. We're scared to be alone. We need somebody to talk to, even if the person we're talking to isn't a positive influence on what we're doing. Just having somebody is better than being with nobody. Well, that sounds like something an insecure person would say. And there's nothing wrong with being insecure if you're happy with it. But if you're who you are and you have pride in yourself and you understand, then you realize that I don't need to constantly have people around me just say I got someone around me. So when we're into this, we have to always look at stuff with fresh eyes. If you're thinking about a job too much or why I'm working here, then maybe you need to take a vacation, step back, and then look at the job from new views. Look at the same thing with people. Look at the situations. Look at whatever's going on with fresh eyes. But don't never just accept. You know, and people just tend to accept. And like I said with this young lady, she was thinking too hard about it. And it's like we play saying spades. If you study long, you study wrong. If you're studying too hard about a situation, a person, or whatever, then maybe you need to step back and let it go, or pick it back up later when you got fresh eyes, a fresh mindset. Because doing that actually helps the other person, and it actually helps the situation. Because if people stepped away from their jobs that they say they're miserable and look at them long enough, they might look at themselves, and the workplace might be better if they left. Ooh, can you dig it? So some of you, if you looked at yourself and stepped away from the workplace and looked at that, then looked at yourself, the workplace might be better off if you left. And that goes for a lot of teachers out there. But of course, none of them are in Memphis. But anyway, wonderful people, don't be scared to look at stuff, put it down, and don't think about stuff too long, because the more you think about it, ain't going to change it. So inhale some beautiful air, get high on life, put it down. If you want to pick it up with fresh eyes. But if you're studying too long, you're studying wrong. So don't overthink things. Life is simple. Keep it simple, because the more simple it is, the more beautiful it is, the more you're going to enjoy it. The alarm is telling me to shut the F up, and so I have to go. Once again, 4 Minutes of Life. Stay positive, a blast of positive energy. Stay black, stay strong, stay whatever you are, because whatever you are is beautiful.